Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not, as I'm talking about Daros de Daros films, why not this one? Inferno. From 1980, what can I say about Inferno? It's actually a follow-up to Suspiria. That's right, a follow-up. There were originally going to be 3 of these, but if I remember right, I could be right in one, I think there was only ever 2. If I'm ever one, someone please let me know, but there was 2 of these Angels of Tears, or the Tears of the Riches, as they were called, right? And the Riches of the Tears. And basically, this is kind of a follow up, but it's its own film. So you get a date bit of opera music, and you got this dirt, very pretty. And when I first saw this, I was thinking for hours and hours, where did I see this dirt from? Where did I see it from? Funny enough, this was a video nasty, and it's been banned in the UK. It was just funny because I've seen videos of it with the 18 logo, before the 18 logo, and it's still today very hard to find on the days of DVD. And if you want to know what about this woman, this girl, she was in another video nasty, that being Midnight Train Murders. She was one nearly at the end where she's running around butt naked. You got psychopaths trying to kill her. She's trying to climb across the train and she falls to her death. That's the same actress. So she's in this, and she's, for some reason, she's in a motel. It never really explains this motel. I was always thinking, is it the Place from Suspiria? But it couldn't have been that because that burnt down. But she's in this abandoned motel, and she goes underwater. Why? I don't know. And she's looking for the chase, and she drops a necklace. She goes underwater. Now this, whether it was her or a stunt woman or whatever, I've got to look at the film. I thought it was very well done. It was very well filmed. The bit where she's underwater and she bumps into this rotten tops and she's panicking, she's swimming, and she gets up to safety. But it's a brilliant scene. You remember the days of the Video Nasty Extreme, which is a biography about video nasties? It does, I swear, it does show a bit of Inferno, the scene where the woman's underwater. Well, that was that scene. I got to admit, it was a very well done scene. Again, it's suspenseful, it's supernatural, it's the Muffers of Tears. That's what I was trying to think. Duh. The Muffer of Tears. So, it ends where she's running a toss and you think she got killed or not. But you do get to see her later on, so obviously she doesn't die. I put a finger there, doesn't die at the moment. So you got one die, he's been in a few things. I don't really hate the actor, but I always find him like wooden in most things he's been in. You may remember him in the classic TV soap Dyers. He was the one that played Lucy's husband in Dyers, if anyone's ever watched the soap Dyers. He's been in a few other things as well. And you've got this one dude, like pretty, she's staring at him, he's watching some opera, very pretty to look at, but he never really follows that lead. Is he having it away with her? Who is there? And it kind of reminds me of another film called Stadape. And so there's other films where, you know what I mean, that's one thing with Daros. It never really follows on who's this pretty looking dude. But I went with it. So you get one dude in it who's been in that through with Daros to Daros. She was in, if I remember rightly, Jeep Red. She was in Stadape, and she's in this. And I remember rightly, she was in Paraffin, or some people call it Cheapers. She was in that as well. So she gets attacked by a cat, gets stabbed off screen. But the one in it that really fucking pisses me off, the girl I said was in Midnight Train Murders, she comes halfway through the film, and you got this person trying, oh, that's nobody else, that's it, oh, well, I. And she's walking the toss, got this really cheapy music, and then something drags her by the hair, drags her on this thing, cuts the side of the back of her head. She's got a guillotine, but it doesn't move. So he thinks she's going to get a lucky escape. Nope. Puts it again off steam, and you see blood stirring on the wall. And that's what I mean about this film. Most of the deaths are off steam. So how it got to be a video nasty, how it got to be fucking banned is beyond me. And I've got the uncut one, and there's no door in it. A bit of blood splat on the wall. How many other movies have done that now? How many other movies have done that? But I've got to admit, being Daros to Daros, There's a lot of beautiful colours in it. You've got red, you've got blue, you've got green. Which kind of reminds me of Suspiria. It does, because like I say, the Mothers of Tears, that's where I fucked up in my first bit. This is, as I said, without repeating myself, it's technically a sequel to Suspiria, but with another Mother of Tears. So most of the characters you think are going to be the main characters are not. You've got one girl, she tries to get a book, this hand gets her, she gets a lucky escape. She goes to her boyfriend, he gets stabbed in the neck, again, off screen. She gets attacked, stabbed, off screen. You see the aftershots, you see the dye with the moustache. Fuck it, I just said a dye out of Dias. He finds a body. You got one dye in it, and I think, right, he's a blind man, right? Which is kind of, no, that's it, all I'm thinking of fucking Suspiria now. Yeah, he has walking problems, he can barely walk, he's got a limp, right? I'm not being horrible, I'm only saying what he's got. But I never really felt sorry for him. Never felt sorry for him, because what he does is he kills tats. He kills kittens, cute little kittens, he kills them. And what he does is he stabs them, he bashes them on the head, so on. So what he does is he gets a tat, puts loads of them in a bag, goes to the nearest place for water, and he drowns live kittens and tats. Why the fuck do I feel sorry for someone like that who does something like that? Just go to the RSPCA if they're a fucking nuisance or a burden and get them to get rid of them. Don't fucking kill animals humanely. Hopefully it was special effects. I hope no animals were killed to make a film, and sometimes they do. Years ago, before we had animal rights and films. But he's drowning his tats and he falls to toss because he can barely walk. He's soaring and he's begging for help. You've got rats attacking him and biting him, dud, because he's an arsehole. And I'm thinking that the rat's going to finish him off. You've got this one guy and he's working in a meat thing, you know, cutting meat. I'm not sure he's doing like a takeaway, whether it's hot dogs, kebabs, whatever. And he's screaming for help. And you think this guy's going to run. He's going to help him, but he doesn't. He gets a fucking knife and finishes him off. I thought, where the fuck did that come from? So the son that sees him doesn't really answer who's the killer, who's killing these people, and so on. But you got our main man, and this is a bit what pisses me off, because I was hoping it was going to be the Derp, and a Midnight Train Mergus was going to be the main character. She gets killed. The Derp's been directed through with Daros films, gets killed. The other Derp that found the book gets killed. We get left with a wooden fucking actor. A wooden actor. I've got another density actor, but I just find him a bit wooden. I thought he was wooden in Dias. I thought he was wooden in other things. And in this, I just thought he was wood. A piece of fucking wood at the back of me has more character. So he's going a toss. You got a witch-like demon. Fire's coming a toss. He says, "You are determined," or some line like that. He manages to destroy the Mother of Tears. The place burns down, just like in Suspiria, which is understandable. It's a sequel. He gets out of Dodge. End of movie. But yeah, I don't actually mind Inferno. It's one of them. Why was it a video nasty? Why was it banned? Why is it still banned in the UK? Because some of the death scenes you've seen done in a lot of slasher films. A knife to the neck. When somebody gets murdered, it's blood on the wall. Without repeating myself, how many times have you seen that in horror movies? And some of the death scenes are off screen. A knife scene, stabbing someone. You don't even see it graphically. But then it's too banned. But to me, I just look at Inferno as a good sequel to Suspiria. It's suspenseful, just like Suspiria. I love the style of it. You could definitely see why it was considered a sequel to Suspiria. So Daros, I can pronounce his fucking name right. He's made a dud. He's made a dud psychological, suspenseful horror film. Made a dud suspenseful horror film. So yeah, I'd actually take me out of it, this one. I think he really made a good horror film. So that was Inferno, 1980. Does it deserve to be a video nasty? No. Does it deserve to be banned? No. Because there's a lot more dirtier horror films out there. To me, I just look at it as a dud fantasy horror film. Fuck it. An 8-star rating from me. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.